they don't think you really have one.
I don't. I don't. I was about to say I don't really have style. If I like it, I'll wear it and I'll switch it up. I can definitely dress. That's something I always took seriously.
And the last thing, Coach P, how has he changed since you first met him? Because I heard yesterday about, I guess, when Honest blocked a shot, he played on the ground. And what's some funny things you've seen, and how different is he?
Oh, yeah, Coach B's always been funny to us all. He's more into it. He got to be more intense now because all these freshmen, he want them to be real good right now. He knows it's a process, but he just wish it could happen right now. But they're getting better every day, and Nas, he's going to block everything because Coach B been telling him since day one, you have to go after everything. He don't care if you can't get it. You got to make it seem like you're going to get it. So I tried to do a little finger on the fast break, and he came and got me, which I think was a gold 10. But I give him the credit for it. But it was good seeing him block.
How good can this team be?
Be real good. If everybody play a role and just nobody so much worry about themselves, and we just add more vocal leaders, which is the upperclassmen, then we'll be real good.
Coach B was talking a little bit last week about what the difference would be on offense without Russ. And I believe his actual line was, "We'll actually run an offense this year." How much of a difference is it with you and Chris running things this year versus having Russ back?
I mean, a lot of people can say different things, but I don't want to say it's a lot different, but it's not as easy. You can't really look at a guy and just be like, well, okay, the offense is not going well. Go get a bucket. It was probably him and Luke was probably the two toughest players I'd say to guard in college basketball last year. It's not like that. We don't have neither one of them this year, so we just all want to just seeing who can do what, who can shoot where, and just we still finding out about each other. And me and Chris, we're real cool off the court, so I think that helps us on the court. We get along a lot.
Do you think there's added pressure, whether you admit it or not, on you and Chris to kind of take over that role of being tough to defend and scoring regularly?
It's a little pressure, but that's what you want. That's what you want. Something that we're looking forward to. A little pressure is better than
you had this summer became a pretty popular name on the summer circuit. You've moved into a lot of people's projected NBA draft, mock draft for next year. What do you think we were doing this summer that had people talking about it?
Talking, working hard, showing people I can rebound from the guard spot, just doing a lot of things, just being tough, whether it's defense, getting in there, grinding with the big guys, just doing a lot of things that guards probably wouldn't usually do. So I think that's probably what they like most about me.
You just said earlier that you sat down with Coach Pitino, got your list of what you had to do in the offseason, and you did it. What was on the list for you?
He said it's freak athletes all around the world. Even though I'm an athlete, he wanted me to jump even higher. Shooting, I do a lot of shooting on the gun. He wanted me to do a lot of reps, moving, making 5 in a row in one spot before I can move. Stuff like being a more vocal leader. So things like that.
Was there anything with your release or anything that you had to change, or are you happy with what you had last year?
It probably was my legs. It was down here, because if it's not right down here, it affects up here. Probably twisting my body a lot and not fading back a little bit. So that's something that I've been working on every day.
Has that made you more consistent?
Oh yeah, definitely. And everybody can see in practice that knocking down a lot of open shots, knocking down shots, and so it all started down there, and I'm fixing it, and it's looking good.
I wrote a story on you last year. I'd seen a video, Cleveland's Finest. I don't know if you remember that video, where you did interviews in that video or not, where you're talking about having a chip on your shoulder. And they interviewed guys in the neighborhood, and they interviewed people that's, your family and stuff like that. And they were talking about how you had that chip on your shoulder, how you had that drive. And coming into this season with all the expectations on you now, you're getting all this attention. You're getting a lot of people are expecting a lot out of you. Where's that intensity and that drive level at now, as opposed to when you first came into Louisville? Is it still the same?
Still the same. Probably even more. Put in a position where everybody want to see you do good, and you got a lot of positive things said about you. You don't want to let them down. So I'm in a position where I don't feel like I have to do good, but it's just like it's my time. So I'm always had a chip on my shoulder, always will, no matter that I can be ranked #1, it don't matter. I'm always have. That's just me. That's just the way I was raised, my upbringing, who I was around, my family. So that's just me. And
so it's kind of went from proving something to proving people right.
Proving people right.
There's 2 guys left in here who played for the championship team and been to a Final Four. How important is it to you to try and get back to that level and keep kind of that run going that this program has been on the last 3 or 4 years?
So important. So important. Who don't want to win a national championship? I still remember I was supposed to be here that year when they won the national championship, and seeing that, I'm just as happy if I would have been here. But seeing that, it looks on their face, and coming the year after they won, how happy they was, and it just makes everything easier. If we win a national championship, it's better for everyone else. Everybody else gets love, and everybody else is a hero. So it's good, and that's just something that I think we really can do. But we got just one step at a time. We got to keep getting better. We want to non-conference, we want to do good at that, then conference, and then tournament. So one step.